Welcome back to Hunt Hard by Vital Shot Productions. This week on Hunt Hard, we're going after Michigan's elusive Thunder Chickens. It's going to be a great show, so stay tuned.
Hunt Hard by Vital Shot Productions is brought to you by Gold Star Outdoors, Killer Food Plots, Team Dukoski, Buck Stop Scents and Lures, Lucky Draw Mineral Attractants, Scentlock, Luminoc, US 27 Motorsports, New Way Stoves, HHA Sports, and Hawk Hunt from Above.
Well, we're off to do a little turkey hunting this morning. Got a little late start. It's about 5:45. We wanted to be out there about this time, but we're on our way. The sun's coming up. Hopefully we take ourselves down to Tom today. Stay tuned, man. Phone's ringing.
Alright, we're getting it set up. This is the same spot that we've had some success in the past. Trying to get our spread out here. Heard some gobbling to the north of us. If we're lucky, there's a group within this hardwoods. There's not a single big one. No.
Well, we just had some jakes come through. Great footage. Thought about taking one just because of the footage, but I only got one tag, so I know there's some big birds out here. Definitely got the adrenaline going. Them birds came right in. Had all four of them cross at about 20 yards up here in front of us. They're all jakes. I think they saw the Tom decoy out here, and it kept them from coming right into the decoys, but they definitely were in range, so it was fun, and now we're just looking for something a little bigger.
see him at all. This one. That's way out there, way out there.
I think they're all jakes again. I think it's the same group of jakes. We just called them in again.
If you think you can, I got him on here, dude.
In on him?
I'm on him, dude.
Ready?
I'm on him. Missed him. Right there, he's up in the tree. Here, here. What? Too far.
Should have waited. Dang, he was a little too far.
Woods and Water News is Michigan's premier outdoor publication. Our monthly publication is designed for all sportsmen and outdoor enthusiasts throughout Michigan's upper and lower peninsulas. Stop out September 11th through the 13th for the 29th annual Woods and Water Outdoor Weekend at Eastern Michigan State Fairgrounds in Imlay City. We hope to see you there. New Wave Stove, a Michigan-made product, is a necessity for your next hunting and fishing season. These contain propane and wood stoves create low light with amazing heat. Ever had a cold cup of coffee or frozen gloves? Not with New Wave Stoves, as each stove features a warmer plate for those blistery days. These fully vented systems are a must-have on your next hunting or fishing trip. Check out New Wave Stoves at www.newwavestove.com or call 989-733-8792.
Killer Food Plots have been helping property owners for over 20 years create premier whitetail habitat. Whether replenishing your soil with their all-natural Organics Fusion pellets or planting a premier KFP food plot seed blend to help your deer rebuild their bodies through spring and summer while supplying the much-needed high energy during and after the rut, you can trust that Killer Food Plots family and their products will help your deer achieve their full potential.
All right, well, we got in here this morning. It's the first weekend of May turkey hunt, and spooked them off their roost. Never a good thing. And we still do have a couple over here in the field, and if they come over the top of this hill, we might still get a shot. We'll see. Choices.
Well, we did some calling and the birds flew down. We couldn't see where they had went, so we decided to get up out of the blind, make a quick move to the top of the hill to see if we couldn't spot these gobblers on the other side of the hill. So the birds had flew down. We couldn't quite tell where they had went down at, and so we decided to get up and make a move. And of course, 90% of the time that you do that, the turkeys end up spotting you, which they did. So we packed everything up, headed to another property we had down the road, and tried to make it happen. But as bad luck would continue to follow us, we didn't even quite make it out there, as you can see.
Well, this is what happens when you hunt with Dad. Dad has to pull son out. Oh, it's a success.
Well, after getting the truck unstuck and having my dad pull me out, it was time to head back up north. My time here in Central Michigan had expired. I needed to head back, get back to my regular 9-to-5 job and try to make it happen in northern Michigan.
Gold Star Outdoors is your #1 choice for all hunting and fishing gear. Located on M46 in Edmore, Michigan. With our new building, we have more room than ever to stock every hunter's favorite products. Stop in and check out our huge selection of guns, bows, fishing gear, and all your outdoor needs. Our new indoor shooting range is a great place to test out all the latest archery equipment. We have a great staff that can help you find exactly what you need to be more successful on your next outdoor adventure. Stop in to Gold Star Outdoors on M46 in Edmore, Michigan. These are just a few actual testimonials from experienced deer hunters who are now using Lucky Draw minerals. Lucky Draw mineral attractants draw deer from over a half-mile away. Powerful attractants combined with bone growth minerals, high-grade grains, vitamins, and molasses bring deer to your designated spot within hours of application and will keep deer residential in your hunting area for weeks. Check out Lucky Draw's website at luckydrawusa.com and like our Facebook page. US 27 Motorsports, located in St. John's, Michigan. Our huge selection of side-by-sides are sure to fulfill all of your needs, whether you're hauling out a big buck or just out for a heart-pumping ride. We also have a great test site where you can put your favorite machine in action. Along with our side-by-sides, we have trailers, bikes, quads, accessories, and a great service department. Our team at US 27 Sports will be sure to get you exactly what you're looking for. US 27 Motorsports, located in St. John's, Michigan.
Well, the birds flew down and definitely flew in a different direction, just like it happened the previous weekend down in Central Michigan. And it probably was due to overcalling. Something you can do when the birds are in the roost is overcall. The gobblers definitely love to gobble back at you, but sometimes working them a little too hard while they're still in the roost can make them turn and fly down the other way on you. But as we headed back towards the truck, we found quite the surprise on the side of the road.
Yeah, I spot 5 hens standing in front of him. He's on this side of the road. He's got a hen right in front of him. Bunch of them. No, he's on the other side of the road.
So as we got up to the road, as you can see, the gobblers, the toms, the hens, they were all right there on the side of the road. And I said, we got to make a move on these birds. There's got to be a way to still get in and get after these guys. So we made a big loop all the way up and around. It's got set up on the back side of them, tried to do a little light calling to see if we couldn't draw them into the woods, maybe 50, 100 yards, pull them off the side of the road so they could see our decoys. Well, we made our attempt to set up, get around on these birds, and just couldn't get them off the side of the road. I don't know what it was. Called at them for a while. After them actually in the beginning calling back and talking to us quite a bit, they shut right down. So I had figured they just had moved on. So we packed our stuff up once again, headed towards the truck, and what do you know, there they were standing on the side of the road. This time they actually saw us before we saw them and dashed off into the woods. So we had another spot lined up. I mean, we still had a backup plan, so we headed just 2 miles down the road to a new spot, and we knew there was birds in there, so we went in there with high hopes.
Do you get sick of dealing with other hunters on public hunting land? Invest in your own property and eliminate those problems once and for all. There are a lot of opportunities out there for you to create your own hunting paradise and grow the bucks you've always dreamed of. Matt Dukoski wasn't named the #1 realtor in Northern Michigan for no reason. He has a wide range of hunting properties and can find you exactly what you're looking for. Contact Matt Dukoski with RE/MAX Bayshore Properties today. Call 231-590-7722 or www.mattdukoski.com.
You only get one opportunity. One shot. The buck stops here. Buck stop, Scents and Lures. Zoom back until you find them, and then when you get time, zoom in on them. I guess it's too far. Are you on him? He's walking right after you. On him? Are you on him? Yeah, I'm on him. The one that's walking right at us? No. Oh shit, look at him. I'm tied up in a tree. I'm just gonna let him keep coming. Just zoom back so you don't focus on the tree. Okay, the closest one. Are you on him? Hold on. Tell me when you're on him. I'm on him. Hold on, the big one's in the back. See the one that's strutting? That's the one I want. See his beard? The one that's closest. Just behind that one. Yep, the one that's closest is a Jake. Okay. I got him. You on him? Yep. Stay on him. I don't want a shot. Stay right on him. Don't move. He's gonna come back to the right. Are you on him? Yep, I'm dead on him. I got him. Big old beard. Yeah. Nice hit. That was an iffy shot, man. Cause I got a modified choke in this too.
tight on him.
You had it on the one
right
shot?
on that, yeah.
Sweet.
It took me forever because I had so much brush in front of me. Like, you could see where they were coming, but they...
I mean, that's a poke from widest shot. It's about 45 yards.
They all...
This inch spurs. It's a good bird.
There weren't very many hens in that bunch either. That was... You want to zoom in on it?
Yeah, to zoom in right where I'm putting this tag in. Cool. All right, that's good. Well, it was a great morning. We got right out here this morning and got right in on the roost with about 150 yards from where they were roosting this morning. Called, had them gobbling like crazy in the tree, and they just wouldn't come in. Ended up going across the road. We actually got footage of them strutting on the side of the paved road. They saw us, took off, so we hit a new spot a couple miles down the road. Hit the calls right when we got here. They lit right up, but they were henned up, so they wouldn't close the distance. So we did a little sneak attack, closed about 100 yards, and that definitely changed their attitude, and they spun right around. As soon as we hit the call, they just started coming. Had a bunch of toms come in, even some hens, and I picked this one out. He's a pretty nice tom. He's got a pretty good beard on him, and put the smack down on him. So hope you enjoyed the hunt, and we'll see you on the next one.
Box call. This is your striker. And this is the box. This is your soundboard area. Okay? When you run that call, you're going to take that lid and you're going to run it across that sidewall. And that's how a box call works. You never want to take the lid off the sideboard. When you go down, it's going to make a sound when you make a downstroke, and when you go on the backstroke, it's not going to make a sound. And that's how you yelp on a box call. And it takes just a little bit of practice. You run that lid across that sidewall, and you'll come up with that sound. There's also a lot of ways to run it, and that's just something that you're going to have to work with and practice on your own. And yelping on a box call, nice strokes. Okay, nice strokes when you're yelping on a box call. And if you want to cluck, put some pressure on the sidewall with the lid and flick that lid. That's how you cluck on a box call. There's a lot of different ways to cut on a box call. You can cut on a box call the same way that we just clucked. You'd just be using a more aggressive rhythm, or you can place your thumb on the other sidewall. Press the lid up against your thumb and then just smack the side of that call. And that's how you cut on a box call. Next thing I'm going to teach you is the hardest thing to master on a box call. That's the purr. You want to put just a little bit of twist on that lid and let it run over that sidewall, and it's just going to skip consecutively. And that's how you purr on a box call.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show. Next week, we're going to bring you some more amazing turkey hunts from around the state of Michigan. And if you missed any of our shows, make sure and go to our website at www.vitalshotproductions.com. You can watch all of our shows there from previous weeks. Until next time, always make your next shot a Vital Shot.